So today had to have been the worst day of my life. The other day I sold my truck to get ready for the rapture. Then last night, I gave away everything that was in my savings account. I woke up this morning and I was still here. I was severely disappointed and devastated.
I have tried to record this video like 10 times. I feel like it's time for me to step away from TikTok. I feel like my story is over. I have been so blessed by this, and the Lord has done so much, and I'm so grateful to have been his vessel. And you guys already know, I truly believe with all my heart we will be raptured during Feast of Trumpets this year. If there is some chance that we don't get raptured, I will come back and make an apology video for myself being deceived, and that will be it.
As many of you know, the rapture is on Tuesday. I've given away all my earthly possessions to the heathens that I know will not be coming with us, the chosen ones. I've already transferred the deed to my house. I just need to give this car away. None of this material stuff is going to matter on Tuesday, the 23rd, when I get raptured. And I just want to say, it's not too late for you to be a part of the rapture.
I said my goodbyes to my family because Jesus is coming back tomorrow is my whole For You page. If you are scared, that's okay. But as a Christian, let me tell you why that's not happening tomorrow and why you're okay. For starters, the rapture is not and will never be planned out for humans to know. That's not something we will ever know. Ever. Period. Second of all, most importantly, if it causes you fear, anxiety, depression, that's not from God. If a word of God causes you fear, anxiety, or depression in any aspect of your life, that's from something deceiving you, not God. Because God will never, ever, ever cause you fear, anxiety, or depression. Okay, so knowing that, let's take a step back. Rapture is scary, right? We hear the rapture's coming back. God told me that the rapture's coming back. Let me spread this rumor. That's from Satan. I'm sorry, but it is.
It's kind of crazy when you think back and, you look back how deep faith can push people in America. There's this whole group of Christians who honestly believe the world was ending on September 23rd through 25th. They sold their homes, their cars, emptied their bank accounts, and gave away everything because they thought the rapture was coming. Like literally, they believed Jesus was about to return and take them up to heaven. No joke, some even handed their kids to CPS because they didn't want them to miss the rapture. And then September 23rd came and went, nothing happened. You can imagine that kind of disappointment. You wake up the next morning expecting golden gates, angels, and light from the sky, but instead you are standing outside your home, holding an empty suitcase, realizing you gave everything away. That's a special kind of heartbreak, not just emotional, but spiritual. Because when people truly believe something with their whole heart and it collapses right in front of them, that does more than just break trust. It shakes their soul as well. Well, guys, you're welcome back again to the channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So I've got some other clips for you guys. I'm going to let them roll, then I'll come back with the commentary. Please do want to let me know what you all think in the comment section. Credit to all creators on this video. So let's just jump right in, then I'll come back with the commentary.
Our biggest thing is, where's Brother Joshua? Have anybody heard from Brother Joshua? That's who I want to see and hear from. Where's Brother Joshua who started all this mess? He didn't start up all the confusion amongst the saints. Now we don't know where he at, can't hear from. Where's Brother Joshua who started the rapture talk? And then where's the woman of God who came out and said that the Lord showed her to? She had a little bit more humility. But I don't know. Child, I wouldn't really want watching them people anyway. But where is the lady that said, "Oh, I had a dream too, but I didn't want to come out and say it because you shouldn't have came out and said no because you wasn't sure. Your spirit was telling us, as you was telling us." Well, I wasn't. I said, "Lord, nobody's supposed to know today." Where are those people now? I want to know why we haven't heard from them. This saddens my heart but this is a good thing. I'm going to tell you in a minute why this is good that this had to happen. Number one, I'm sad because there are people honestly, seriously looking for God in sincerity with their heart. They're not like these other saints who trying to make $1, who playing with God to make a career. There are people who are honestly seeking after the things of God and they want to know truth. Y'all sat up here and flew gazied around and called a full rapture, which I understand. We are watchmen. People kept asking me in my life, I don't know. The Lord ain't confirmed it in my spirit because he ain't. And then I felt conviction trying to go to him, asking him, well, Lord, confirm it. I ain't even asked him because the Lord was probably saying, girl, you know the answer to this.
But let's be real, this isn't the first time something like this has ever happened in America. Every few years, someone comes up claiming they know there's that date, the rapture or end time. They pull verses from Revelation, point at eclipse or blood moons, connect them to random numbers in the Bible and say, this is the sign. It becomes the snowball or snowball effect online. TikToks everywhere, everybody keep talking about it. The scary part isn't just that they believe, is that they acted on it. Faith is powerful, and when you mix it with fear and desperation, it can make people, do white things. Imagine selling everything you've worked your whole life for, saying goodbye to your family, cutting ties with people who don't believe like you. Oh, okay, all because someone told you Jesus is coming next week. That's not just faith, that's control, that's manipulation, hiding behind the Bible verse. And you have to feel something for these people. It's easy to laugh or call them foolish, but think about it. What kind of pain or hope you must carry to do something like that? Maybe they were tired of life. Maybe they looked around and saw, suffering and thought this world was nothing left. They wanted an escape, something better than bills, heartbreaks, and broken promises. The idea of rapture, of being lifted out of pain in one bright flash, that's comforting. It gives people a sense that their suffering matters. That's it all leading somewhere. So they hold on to it. They cling to it, even if it's a lie.
God damn it, they're all still here. Every single one of the Godfathers that promised us that they would be gone, all of the Christian nationalists. This is a crap rapture. It is rubbish. I would like to speak to the Rapture's manager, please, because this is not... this is terrible service. What was the reason? Were there angel feathers on the line? Did the replacement buses break down? Why are they all still here?
So I think, right, that this whole situation should make America ask some, real questions. Why are so many people, and so many churches feeding fear instead of hope? Why are some preachers obsessed with predicting doom instead of teaching people how to love, forgive, and heal? By this hunger for drama, science, and internet cloud, faith has become a show, and every show needs a big finale. But the world keeps spinning, and these finales keep flopping. For the people who lost everything, I hope they find grace, not from others, but within themselves. It's hard to admit you were wrong, especially about something that felt holy, but they are not the first to fall for false promises, and they won't be the last either. The real test now isn't whether they will make it to heaven, is whether they can find peace here on earth after everything's been stripped away. Maybe the lesson is in all of this is simple. Don't let anyone sell you salvation. Faith doesn't need a date. God doesn't want, work on human calendar. If you believe in something, let it make you kinder, not paranoid. Let it build your life, not destroy it. The rapture might not have come on September 23rd, but that doesn't mean hope is gone. Maybe What people need now isn't an escape from the word. Maybe they need a reason to stay alive. Anyway, guys, I would love to hear your own take about this in the comment section. Please do well to subscribe if you have not already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. Please go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comments. I would really love to read from every one of you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and see you all on my next video. Bye, guys.